What is up, everyone? Welcome to a very special edition of AOS Trash Pandas. I'm your host. As usual, we go live Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific time every week. It's worth mentioning because people might not know that we actually do this at the same time every week. So anyway, as with me, as usual, is my co-host Carson. Smooth. In case you want to be here for these smooth as butter openings. How's it going, man?
It's going pretty good.
Nice.
Going pretty good.
Nice.
Devin asks in the chat, you may be doing a list review, but how do you pronounce vagina? Well, I'll say it rhymes with fun. How are you, Rob?
That was good. That was real good. I'm good. I'm busy, I finally got in. Nice short wait of 2.5 years to see the ENT doctor here in Canada. Medical systems just working like a well-oiled machine, Another 10 months before I can get surgery too. So that was great news. Yeah, just really busy, but I have been working on things here and there. I also a while ago, I never said this, but I got one of these little golden, oh, you can't see it. Have you heard of this thing? The little golden handle or something like that. It's magnetic.
Nope. Oh, cool.
Again, you can't really see this, but you put it on there and then you can rotate it, right? You can rotate it on here, but it's got this little rod to kind of rest your hand against and paint. And I was thinking about maybe doing a review for it. I just got it a little while ago, and I haven't been using it because I was painting 20 clan rats, and it's just not worth it. But so far, I really like it. It's pretty dope. Yeah, it's not a butt doctor, if that's what you're insinuating. It is an ENT, ears, nose, throat. I forget what it's called. It's a crazy word. But the actual name, but everyone calls him ENT.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Anyway, did you see the rumor engine?
I did. It does look like a Tomb King is being birthed out of a steam tank. But I'm sure it's not that.
But you gave us the thing that we all didn't know that we wanted.
Yeah.
I really hope that somehow that's what it is. Even if it's not that's what they call it. You know what I mean? Even if it's the what's the crotch goblin called for OBR?
Gothazar Harvester?
Gothazar Harvester. Even if they call it a Gothazar, mama or something,
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a bilth, a bone I'd like to find. Hey.
This is definitely 40K. You can look at the rivets and just tell it sucks. But yeah, we probably shouldn't spend too much time on this. But now for some now to just bring it down a notch or two. Unfortunately, our local store, supporter of the channel, got broken into recently. And so, so they were broken into. This is a picture of the person that broke in there. I guess this is from the inside. It looks this looks wild. This looks like it was taken from a post-apocalyptic Richmond. You know what I mean? Where there's ash in the air and everything. But anyway, they broke in and they stole a lot of stuff, mostly Magic the Gathering and Pokemon stuff, and some Marvel Crisis Protocol. But this is where we get all our Warhammer stuff, and it sucks. You know what I mean? They cut through the door. They literally just cut the door, which is wild. And they basically, Richmond Reroll is just asking that anyone... here, one second. Oh, okay. Okay, so I also got an update from him just now because I was asking, what he wanted, etc. So they're asking that if anyone sees people unloading stuff on Facebook to keep a lookout for the people like trying to offload these cards and whatnot. But also the thing that he was talking about earlier that I was asking him to clarify, Carson, was they are looking to buy people's collections, single cards for store credit or cash and trade-ins. So I'm assuming they're trying to replenish the because like if they don't have some kind of stock, then you know what I mean, people won't go there. So that makes sense to me. And yeah, so if you're looking to, they're a great store. They give a discount on Warhammer products and whatnot. I'm ordering a bunch of stuff from them. So yeah. Anyway, don't want to.
Also, this is the venue that is going to be hosting PNW Masters this year.
Exactly.
So if you're heading up to the tournament, maybe buy something. Support
and
them.
Maybe bring your Magic or Pokemon cards as well. Yeah.
Honestly, I've got a bunch of Magic cards that have just been sitting in like a drawer forever.
Yeah.
That I legitimately do not care about whatsoever. So I might just like give it to them.
That'd be sick. That'd be rad.
Probably worth nothing, but
yeah. But I mean, like
here's a bunch of crap.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's some, so I don't have to recycle it. Here you go, buddy.
1,700 lands.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, if you are going up, got any extra Magic cards, something like that, please feel free to bring them.
Yep.
Place an order or two.
Yep.
Yeah.
They sell
tough time.
I think it's okay for me to say, but they do Warhammer at like a as good a discount as you can possibly find. And if you pre-order stuff or have stuff brought in, then they do an even better discount, which is like tied for the greatest discount that I know people offer outside of sales and stuff like that. Sometimes people sell stuff at less than their cost. So, you can't expect that on a regular basis, but yeah, really great store. And he's part of the community. He's part of the Age of Sigmar community. Arthur, the owner, plays Age of Sigmar. So anyway, now on a little bit of a lighter note, I found, I went to a Warhammer article because, I saw like some nice juicy clickbait. And then I saw another article and I wanted to ask your feelings about something, Carson. How do you feel? Okay. Because they posted the stats recently and I just wanted to know what it feels like to be responsible for the fact that ogres are now at a 43% win rate.
I'm responsible? That's what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just want to lock in that statement that I'm responsible for them being a low win. Why am I directly responsible? Why is that the case?
I mean, come on. Do we really have to talk about it? Do we have to waste everyone's time?
Yes. It zooms in on me as I say that.
Let me just drink my water, okay?
Okay. Oh, wait. Well, they are really not doing well.
They're really
Second to last.
Yep. Second to last.
Yep.
They are as good, or they are as bad as Nighthaunt and Zeech are good. How does it feel?
I'm not going to respond to that. No, I'm not responding to that. How dare you? The targeted Carson nerf.
See,
the amount of I want people to understand that when Honest Wargamer came up with that video where he basically claimed that originally.
Oh, really?
I got multiple daily DMs for like a week of people being like, "Why would you do this to ogres?" I'm just like, what do you mean? First of all, there's no way. I refuse to acknowledge that GW would ever balance an army based on the results of one person. No. And then second of all,
okay. Yep.
Second of all, get better at playing ogres. How about that?
That's true.
How about that?
He makes a good point. Andy played against an ogres player in England at Rob's tournament, actually.
Yes.
Over the weekend, and he was surprised by the Burger Lust ability. And I didn't want to hit him while he was down, but I was like, you should watch the show, man. You wouldn't get caught off guard. He's like, does it count as charging? And I'm like, here's the ability. Yeah, it does. Anyway, it was funny. Well, not him losing, but I think they're legitimately. I actually don't think that they're bad, to be honest. But
I don't think so either. We'll see today that I'm bringing them to PNW Masters, and I intend to do well with them.
Ooh, nice, nice.
But it's
nice.
Yeah, Ogres is in a really weird spot where they're simultaneously doing horrible, like quote unquote, from a win rate perspective.
Yeah.
But every time someone shows up and like you have a functioning Ogres army and you like play it the way that it's intended to be played, everyone's like super caught off guard. No one knows what it does.
Yeah, it's true. I do think that there is like I think that they're maybe harder to play than we kind of gave them credit for, maybe a little bit. Because like, or is it just the fact that like everyone who, or not everyone, but most people who like playing Ogres love playing monster trucks, and monster trucks aren't great.
There's a lot of people out there too that like I'll see people post their lists.
Yeah.
And even after the Noblar nerf, like I think you have to have at least one screen.
Right.
And there'll be people that are just like raw dogging it.
Raw dogging, yeah.
With ogre hammers. And I'm just like, you're going to die to an alpha pin army. And especially if that person's simultaneously doing that and just walking into the center of the table waiting to like charge you next turn, assuming that their wound density is going to save them, like it's not.
It's not.
Like,
no, it's true.
You know, you're going to lose critical mass and then,
You're not wrong. Devin says, stop inflating Carson's ego. See, here's the thing, Devin. Okay. Every time in the past I've brought up something like this, he says the same thing. He says, my ego refuses to believe that I could possibly be responsible for some kind of change. And so I actually had a prepared statement for that. But of course, today he ruins it and doesn't say the thing that he says almost every time.
What's your prepared statement?
My prepared statement was I was going to give you an out. I actually came up with an idea that will excite every Ogres player, and it lets you off the hook. Okay? And it's this. The Ogres book is coming sooner than we think. And this is like if they had Ogres like they were, priced like they were, when the book comes out and the Ogres themselves are better and more elite, then when the book comes out, it can be kind of like a letdown. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if they kind of adjust the points ahead of time a little bit, and also they probably want to bring their win rate down a little bit, so that when the book comes out, people flock to it. And then maybe even if it's not like super, super strong, people still want to get into it and they're more likely to buy it because they know the rules are about to change, along with getting new models. Because like, I don't understand how on earth they get nerfed from their previous position when they weren't. It's not like they like there was you out there, and then there was like one or two other people doing okay with pretty good with them or whatever, but they weren't like tearing up the charts, so to speak. Anyway.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Kind of similar to, we probably won't see any Nurgle changes in the next battle scroll just because we know for a fact that they're coming.
Exactly.
So maybe,
sure.
You know what? Yes, I accept that, so that we can
it's
get
either
onto
that,
a different topic than me,
or we inflate your ego. Okay, whatever. Fine. The targeted Carson nerf. That's what I've found this. That's not what I was saying, Mr. Boadini. Anyway, okay. And then we have another fun thing that came out today. Mary Grotmus Carson. We got a Scourge of Gairan, Hellsmiths of Hashut update. They did a war. How do you pronounce that? Is it despot? Like I read that word, despot. I think that's probably right. I read that word, but I never say that word. It's not like a word that I generally use in everyday life. But yeah, anyway. And then a Scourge of Gairan Infernal cohort. with hashishite, gesundheit blades, I think is what it says. And then their unit size of 10, 110 points. And then the first one, the war despot, is 140 points. Okay. So keep that tucked under your hat. No? Fine. You son of a bitch. Hellsmiths of Hashut battle formations. They got double the health characteristic of friendly non-Hobgrot Hellsmiths of Hashut units for the purposes of the power through command, which is that's interesting. The thing that's kind of annoying is that it only applies to one like ability.
Yeah, it's kind of, I think it's interesting in that so I appreciate the designer's note, because the way that it's read does imply that it goes both ways, in that when someone uses power through against you and when you use power through,
I see.
It counts for both. So that's kind of neat. So thinking of it as like
right, it stops
little, like,
other people
army.
from
Exactly. You're trapping someone in combat with you, essentially.
Interesting.
Which can be pretty nice.
Yep,
like
that's true.
Especially if you're running like Dominator engines that like don't want to be power through'd on by like a Lariel or like a big Sylvaneth monster heavy list. Like there's a lot of monsters in the meta right now, and Mortal Wounds is like one of the ways that you deal with Dominator engines. So preventing that one method is kind of nice too. Yeah. And then the next one, Industrial Polluters. Subtract 1 from hit rolls for shooting attacks that target friendly Hellsmiths of Hashut infantry or cavalry units while they're wholly within 9 of a friendly the Hellsmiths of Hashut war machine. So it's basically like all of your war machines just cast big bubbles of -1 to hit for shooting, which is pretty good. It's skewy, but it's good, I think.
True. Yeah. I like for me, it's like I'd rather have, if I'm the person that they're playing against, I would rather have Industrial Polluters, because like I always forget that power through is a thing. You know what I mean? So like it'd almost be like a buff to me, where it's like at the start of the game, it's like I'm using Domination Force, and that's the one where with the power through, and it's like, oh yeah, power through. I need to remember to do that. Thanks, man. I've got Rat Ogres. I should use that. But yeah. Anyway, and then they've got more. They
got an enhancement for their war machines, essentially. So it's kind of like the
cool, right?
The mount traits for Orc war clans and the big names and ogres, like that kind of stuff.
Right.
So
we saw war machines too, didn't we? Does KO have something like that?
Yeah, the Great Engine works.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So one of them is the Greed Pistons, which basically just gives you +1 charge dice up to a maximum of 3.
That's pretty good.
Pretty solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have the Overdrive switch, which is, regardless of if it's a shooting attack, as a reaction to your own attack ability, for the rest of the phase, you add 1 to hit rolls for this unit's attacks, including those made with companion weapons that target an enemy unit within 9 inches of it. So that means you can't put it on like a Tormentor battery or something and shoot someone 24 inches away and get this benefit. It has to be like super close.
Right.
And then each time an unmodified hit roll for an attack made by this unit is 1, allocate 1 damage point to this unit after the attack ability has been resolved. So you're like overcharging essentially for a free +1 to hit, which is kind of interesting.
That's fun too. Like that's a cool as shit ability. Do the big bull mount creatures, do they have a shooting attack?
I don't know.
That's fair. Yep. And unfortunately, we can't look it up because the war scrolls are locked, which is awesome.
I can look it up.
Actually, I've got Will's book in the other room too. I just remembered.
Yes, they do.
Oh, okay. Is it any good?
6 attacks, 4s, run 1 D3.
Yeah, not bad.
2 hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. And then the last one is the end of any turn. Pick up to 3 enemy units in combat with this unit to be the target. Roll a D3 for each. On a 2-up, inflict that much mortal damage on the target. So,
you know, it's something
cute.
Yeah.
Like, if you have like one of those super tough war machines just like sitting in combat,
That's true.
like this actually kind of plays fairly nicely with domination force.
Right.
Because it's like you're trapped in combat with me, and I'm just going to keep dinging you until you leave, and you have to retreat.
Yeah, absolutely. The bull though, is the bull a war machine? That's crazy. I love that. That's so sick. Because like otherwise it's like, you know. So if you got the big bull, then I think Greed Pistons personally, just because it's like you're making it so reliable, right?
Yeah.
I mean, 3d6 charges. And like even if someone like hits you with a minus 1d6 to your charge, you're like, well, I'm still rocking 2d6. So but yeah, I don't know. You know, like I do agree with you that Breath of Contempt does pair well with domination hexes. So
yeah, these are interesting. I think neither of us probably are familiar enough with Hellsmiths to like, know how this synergizes super well.
Yeah, exactly. But like I actually really dig Chaos Dwarves. I'm like weirdly, because I did play them a little bit back in the day. I had their battle tome, or their army book, as it were, back in the day, and I did dig them back in the day, and so like I'm weirdly nostalgic for them. But you know, I was looking at my armies and I'm going like, I've got so much Skaven to paint, and I've got a bunch of other armies that I want to paint more, like Iron Jaws and Seraphon and stuff like that. So, but at some point in the future, I could definitely see myself getting into this army, but it won't be this day. You know, it'll probably be next edition at the earliest. And then there might be another army that catches my eye even more, but I really dig them. So I'm always happy to see them. So then we do have the Infernal Cohort with Hashutite Blades. They are 1 health, 3 up save. I think all that's the same. 4-inch move, 1 control, etc. They've got a Gesundheit Blade, anti-infantry +1 rend, 2 attacks, 3s and 4s, 1 damage. And then passive, this unit's gong carriers are tokens. There is 1 gong carrier for every musician in this unit. If this unit uses the rally command, make 2 additional rally rolls of d6 for each gong carrier in this unit, but each unmodified rally roll of 1, you must remove a gong carrier from this unit after the command has been resolved. I think that's the same as the other one, but I could be wrong. And then they've got once per turn army, end of any turn, take up their arms, pick another visible, friendly, non-Hobgrot Hellsmiths of Hashut infantry unit, Death Shrieker rocket battery, or Tormentor Bombard, good God, those names, within 12 inches of this unit to be the target. Remove up to 3 models from this unit. Then, if the target is an infantry unit, return a number of slain models to the target equal to the number of models you removed from this unit. If the target is a war machine, heal a number of damage points allocated to the target equal to the number of models you removed from this unit. Models removed from this unit by this ability cannot be returned to this unit. What a friggin'...
It's a mouthful. Basically, this ends up as like a maximum 10 heal that just kind of walks around the table, essentially.
Right.
So like, there's 10 models based in this unit. You can reinforce it up to 20, and then it's walking around kind of shedding itself off to other units.
Right.
So there's kind of 2 reasons why you might find this interesting / like viable. Number 1, it's just a way to heal out of phase, like outside of like rally essentially.
Right. Yeah.
Actually, sorry, 3 reasons. The second reason is to gain like last minute OC. So let's say you're like fighting on a point, and then you are just short. You're like, okay, I'm just going to bump it up a little bit by teleporting these guys over there.
Right.
And then the last reason is if this is the cheapest option,
right,
you're essentially like trading it for another unit of a greater value, if that makes sense. Right.
Right.
So if you have like a higher value infantry that's like lost a couple models, you can be like, okay, I'm going to use this super cheap infantry to like rebuff that unit, and you're kind of like trading up points wise. So
yeah, I mean, also like it's a screen that can like heal stuff essentially, right? So it's got like 2 uses, which is interesting. And they're not. And for points, it was, just to remind everyone, it was 110 points.
Yeah, and
for a unit of 10, and then you've got a 3-up save.
Yeah, and you might. So looking at the points of all the other infantry units, it does cap at 110 points for 10. But if you have something like Infernal Racers with blunderbusses or the Flame Hurlers, they're 5 points for 110 points. Or sorry, 5 for 110 points or 5 for 100 points. So they're way more,
right?
Like points per model kind of thing.
Yeah, damn. But that was right? It was. Wait, you're saying that the other units are unit size of 5, and these ones are of 10?
No, like the standard like spear dudes and like melee guys are all 10s.
Oh, okay.
But the ranged units are 5s, and you can pick the ranged units to recur.
Right.
With these guys if you want to. So it's kind of versatile. It's interesting. I don't know that I would necessarily take it. Again, I'm not super familiar with the other options, but it's a neat mechanic.
It is. It's really cool. And yeah, I like it. Cool. And then we've got passive demonic resilience. Apply the following effect corresponds with the number of demonic power points in this unit. Basically, you can take them, depending on how many power points you give them, they can have a 6-up, 5-up, or a 4-up ward against spells, prayers, and manifestations. So, and then just a general 5-up ward. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then the War Despot, 6 wounds, 3-up save, 2 control. Demonic Glaive, 5 attacks, 3s and 3s, -1 rend, 2 damage, crit mortal. Pretty standard, boring stuff. Once per turn, your movement phase, pick a visible enemy unit within 12 inches of this unit to be the target. You can pick a friendly Hellsmiths of Hashut infantry unit to be the target, and then roll a d3 on a 2-up, inflict an amount of mortal damage on the enemy target equal to the roll. If there is a friendly target for the rest of the turn, it can use a retreat ability and still use a shoot and or charge abilities later in that turn. Add 2 inches to the distance it can move when using retreat abilities. No mortal damage is inflicted by retreat abilities. This is a fun little like buff, monster. And like, sure, you're doing, I mean, like you're doing damage on it, and then you're also giving like an insanely awesome ability.
Yeah. And the interesting thing is that, at least the way I'm interpreting it, it says roll a d3 on a 2-up, inflict amount of mortal damage, etc.
Yeah.
If there's a friendly target thing, it's a separate clause.
It does look like that.
Yeah. So it's like you do 2-up d3 mortal wounds, and regardless of if you roll the 2-up, you can do your retreat and charge thing.
That's how how I'm reading it. I don't know that that's the intention, and I do think that it'll probably need a little FAQ just to.
It might not. Like, I mean, there's plenty of other stuff in the game that is like that.
It's true. I think that's true. I don't know if it seems like it's worded slightly different.
There's one thing in Feck that I can't remember exactly what it is, but basically it's one of those things where it's like roll a 2-up and then also this thing, and then it's just like a separate clause essentially.
Right. Because it's a separate clause, that's how I think legally you have to read it per se.
Yeah, because otherwise it would say then if there's a friendly target.
Agreed.
That way it's a continuation.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, it's like what I'm saying though is not. What I'm saying is it's gonna come up in an FAQ. People are going to ask it, so it's going to probably need to be answered, or maybe it should be just to let people know, because I've seen people argue over things that are far less clear or far more clear than this, but anyway.
Right. But yeah, either way, this gives Hellsmiths was an army that already was like not too afraid of having like an attuned to Gyrand as one of their tactic picks, and this just makes it even easier, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Being able to retreat and charge is really basically like not being punished for retreating whatsoever is a really nice upside doing a tune to Gairan.
Yeah. I mean, like, this guy gives you like just the no mortals alone can be really, really awesome. But like also getting to charge and then +2 to your movement when you retreat. Like, they're giving them old like Skaven stuff, like that's exactly what it used to be for Skaven. So for clan rats and storm vermin. Anyway, passive, and then he also has triumph or perish, you vermin. Speaking of Skaven, while this unit has any demonic power points, friendly non-Hobgrot Hellsmiths of Hashut units, excluding War Despots with 0 demonic power points, count as having 1 demonic power point while they are wholly within 9 inches and visible to this unit. So add 3 inches to the range of the ability if this unit has 2 demonic power points. He's kind of handing out a ward to a lot of stuff and just powering them up. In addition to that really awesome unit, I feel like he might power well with the golem. Whatever you call them, dreadnought guys.
Engine?
Yeah, like the melee ones maybe, or even the shooting one, because you can shoot and or charge with this guy, or stuff that just kind of could get stuck in, like the not the minotaurs, the bull centaurs or whatever they're called. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. These are both freaking rad. Basically, what I'm trying to say. So, I dig it. I dig it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how much. Like, obviously, you'll take one of the accursed devices just because it's free, and like if you have a war machine, which you probably do in this army,
right?
You might as well get like an extra effect.
Right.
If you I would imagine like most of the other stuff, at least what screams up to me is like the War Despot seems the most like universally usable. It's just like, hey, here's retreat and charge, and here's like extra demonic power. Like it's just good.
It's just obviously good. Honestly, I think the same is true of the Infernal Cohort, but the thing that we have to remember too is you can't take this Infernal Cohort and also take the vanilla one from the book. So there might be an opportunity cost there where you have to make a decision between the two. But
I don't think a lot of people are right now. It's the thing.
That's
like,
what I was going to say.
The spears.
And I think the same is true of the regular, whatever this guy's supposed to be called. So, I mean, honestly, I think I take both of these units in every army, because to be able to just heal stuff, it's not like they're even expensive. They're 110 points for 10 wounds on a 3-up. Like they're a screen that can maybe save you the game. Potentially. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah. I like it. I dig it. Retreat and charge and free DPP is so much better than fight with me. Yeah, there you go. That's what I thought. The soggy despot would be great in the Army of Renown. Oh, that's good to know. Can we argue over anything? What color is Rob's beard really? It's a few different colors. So there's more to argue over.
It's gold. No, it's blue.
Yep. I think it's Screaming Bell is the actual color. The GW paint.
Metallic one?
Yeah, metallic one. Exactly.
Your favorite metallic paints?
Yes, I love them so much. Like the pixels are so small, it doesn't look like grains of sand at all to me. Anyway, I actually do kind of like the Screaming Bell color is like a very original. It's like kind of like a copper, but not. It's like more reddy. I don't know. I think I like the color of the paint. Anyway, moving right along. We do have, like, the thing is up for miniature of the year, and I just wanted to ask everyone what they would vote for. You know, I voted for Prince Vordry because I think it's one of the best models of the decade. But I'm sure that something 40K will win because the game is just too damn popular. But, you know, yeah. Anything that stood out for you?
I didn't have a chance to look at this. Or you mean like just in the last year? Like my favorite?
This is just the year, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like there's a lot of really good stuff.
There's a lot of great stuff. Vordry, yeah, is... Oh, sorry, it is split up. It is split up into 40K. And so I actually voted for Santa Claus. What's his name? Logan Grimnar. And then I voted for Vordry for AOS. But yeah, there was a lot of really cool things. Like even like the Auric tower terrain thing is really dope. The Ida Deepkin's spell is amazing. The Soulblight Gravelord's White King is really cool. The Flesh Eater Quartz guy, and then you got like the whole frickin' what you call it release, Hellsmiths of Hashut, right? Like any of that is valid. I went with Vordry because like I think he's one of the coolest models of the decade. So. Oh, and then I went with the dragon too. I'm like voting here again. I guess I'm on a different account or something. Get my 2 votes in and cheat. Ha ha. If it wins, then you guys can all thank me. I can't. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Grand Cathay Miao Ying, the Storm Dragon. I thought was really dope. So, yeah. But anyway, so are we ready to move on to the main event?
I think so. The PNW Masters Invitational GT
Matt Beasley staring through your soul with his laser eyes.
He read the description. He has breached containment. We are looking for him. Do not approach him. Please call us.
Yeah, exactly.
Do not make eye contact.
Do not. Your soul will be gone.
Just instantly.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's gone like that.
It'll be put into one of his Horrors of Tzeentch models.
Ooh. Oh, no. Horrors or Horrors of Tzeentch? Either one.
knows?
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Yep. Might have little baby demon mats soon. I don't hide the gray hairs in my beard at all. Not a bad idea, though. Anyway, should we spin the wheel?
Do it.
Okay. Wow, that is trippy. His face spinning around like that. Yeah. Oh, it's Carson Whitlock.
Is it?
Yep.
Rigged.
Oh dear.
Okay, so should we explain the system?
Please do. I've got to sign in here.
So we're gonna we are gonna look at every list name tonight. We may or may not get to every list. There's only 24 people, so there's a chance that we do actually get to every list. But basically, we'll spin this wheel, pick a list. The first thing we will grade is the list name. And now I want you to all close your eyes.
Oh.
Put your hand on your monitor.
Does that include me? Because I'm trying
Nope, you should keep your eyes open.
Okay. Yeah.
Imagine you're in an alleyway.
Yeah.
You are a trash panda.
Okay, right.
You're rummaging around for garbage.
Thank you.
The best stuff is always at the top of the dumpster, right? Yeah. It's the most recently thrown away things. You might have a pizza box that's still got like half a pizza in it.
Right.
And that's fantastic.
It is.
So our rating system is lower bin to upper bin. Basically, the lower you are in the bin, the worse your list name is. The higher you are in the bin, the better your list name is. Then you can exit the bin into a 4-0 and 1. That's really good. Like you're a contender to win this week's best list name. 5-0 in our hearts is like you should win it.
Yeah.
Like there's
on any given day that you probably win.
Yeah, exactly. Then we have the recycle bin, which is like it's just cardboard, so we don't even know what to do with it. Like we weren't sure if you knew what you were doing.
Right.
If you were like actually taking part in playing the game. So we just kind of put you in there. And yeah, that's how we go about this. Nice. So with all that being said,
yes.
You want me to read my list name or do you want to read my list name?
I mean, we've got you right here.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm playing Ogre Mod Tribes and my list name is it's one Noblar, Matt. How much could it cost? $10?
That was better than how I was going to read it. Yeah. Very good. Very good. I
can't vote for myself.
You can't vote for yourself.
In the chat, please let me know what you think it should be rated as.
Please.
And Rob will share his opinion too.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, that's the best way to do it, I think. How much are we going? Are we going to go over the lists at all? What are we going to do?
Yeah, I'll go over the list. I'll do a quick little
maybe could you do that? I've got something in my eye and it's been bothering me the last like 15 minutes. I'll be right back.
Yeah, let us know in the chat.
Cool.
So
I'll be back as soon as possible.
Is 1950 out of 2,000 points, so I get a CP at the start of the first battle round, and then I'm running Mottpath Menaces, which is like the Burger Lust sub-faction in the enemy charge phase. I'm just 2 drops now instead of 3 drops, and essentially this is like the exact same as what I took to 5 alarm, except not a man trapper. So it's still got 40 Noblars, still 12 Gluttons, still 8 Iron Guts, a Scourge of Garan, Iron Blaster, a Slaughtermaster, a Butcher. The Butcher's got the Priest trait, the 6-inch bubble of -1 to ward save, and the 12-inch bubble of +1 to hit against heroes and monsters. And then, okay, we're seeing. Okay, so we've got 2 upper bins. We've got 1 multi-bits, 1 5.0. Okay, I don't know how to process that. We'll let Rob collate the data there. Yeah, it's almost Highlander, but yeah, I think it's pretty good. I like it. We'll see how it actually does. And yeah, that's that. I explicitly chose to be Aether Rot Machineries just so I could be 1950 points, so I could like counter pray for prayer points, because why not? And yeah, that's that. Please come back, Rob. Rob, please. Almost Highlander. It is almost Highlander. How dare you? There's a variation that could have been Highlander that I almost took, but I think it's just distinctly worse. So I didn't. Bronze Star. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, Rob's dead, and I can't control the stream. So you're looking at my list. Tell us a joke. Okay. Stark, what's the definition of a will? And I will wait for you to respond. This is the best idea ever, is asking the chat with like a 1-minute delay. Devin says it's because of Carson's list that Rob left, couldn't stand it. Understandable. That's fair. Yep. Okay, Rob's back.
Yeah. I decided I wanted more sympathy, so I put a bunch of eye drops in, so it makes me look like I was crying.
Perfect. Stark says, I don't know, Carson, what is the definition of a will? Come on, Stark, it's a dead giveaway.
Wait, what?
Get it? Get it?
I missed so much. Okay, I got upper bin. Jessica Walters is a treasure for some reason. I don't. Moldy bits from Scotty. Whoa. Auto 5.0. Okay. And then almost Highlander bronze. Tell us a joke. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so we've got a 5.0. We got 2 upper bins, and we got a moldy bits. I think upper bin seems where it should be, right? Like, even if we allow for the fact that you got to read your own list name. Now, here's the thing. You're not in contention, so like we wouldn't allow it normally, right? If the person was in contention, they wouldn't be allowed to read their own list name, but you're not in contention anyway. So we might as well make the people have as good a time as possible, is my thinking on that. So I'm going to agree with the chat here, and I'm going to say upper bin. I'm going to agree with them.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, should we spin the wheel again?
Let's do it.
Because you were the only person to go so far, you are automatically in the top 3 so far, Carson. How do you feel about that?
I just want to let it be known that Sigmar Scotty said, JK, that is a funny list name. And then he clarified saying, I said I was joking.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry.
But you already gave your rating, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
Yeah. Too late.
Those are the rules. Kyle LaRue.
Kyle LaRue.
Screw you, Kyle.
One of them dice lickers.
Oh, no. Okay. So,
So his list name is, and he's playing Sylvanet.
Okay.
You're barking up the wrong... Just kidding, Robin Carson. I wouldn't put you through something so cringe. Anyway, do you want a brief explanation of an acorn? In a nutshell, it's an oak tree.
Oh, man. Oh, man. What a journey we've been on.
That was good. I think that's like the perfect length for a longer one.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah, I agree with that. But how good is it at the end of the day? We're saying we're not going to deduct anything for the length, right?
I think this is a 4-0-1 for me. This is very good.
Whoa.
But if you think otherwise, you
man,
you can bring that down, and he'll know that it was you.
Yeah, that's true. He will know. Stark says 5-0. Ludivicus 4-0-1. 5-0, 5-0. Moldy Bits. Oh man. I mean, I'm going to give my honest thought when I read it was upper bin. So where do we go from here? You said 4-0-1. You know what?
Why don't we keep this as the front runner for now, and we can just compare things to it?
That's not only that, but like this is like a tournament of 32 people, right? 24 people, excuse me. So therefore my statement is even more true that like there's not that many people, so 4-0-1 like is fine. I think we can be a little more generous with this. Or by the way, are we giving away a $17 million trophy? Because this isn't an open tournament. Did you hear my question?
Yeah, I did. I don't know why I didn't answer it, but yes, we are.
Okay. We're giving away that's crazy because this is a Masters tournament. So
yeah,
but
this is the region that people are the most in on the game.
Okay. Oh,
so
you mean also, on the naming
it's
game?
It's also like an invitational Masters for list names.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll allow it this time. Okay, so we'll keep this as the front runner. Did you want to explain the list?
Yep, I can do that. So he's running Wargrove the Burgeoning, which basically makes it so that those bugs that he had... Wait, what does this actually apply to again? Non-hero Sylvaneth unit. If the target has a health characteristic of 1, you can return up to 3. 2 or more, roll a dice, pick one of the following. Return a number of slain models to the target unit with a combined health characteristic that is equal to or less than the roll. So basically, at the end of each turn, he can roll a dice, pick one of his units, and basically either heal that much or return a number of models equal to that number on the die. So like Dryads, for instance, I believe are 2 wounds each. So if he rolls a 4 on the dice, he could bring back 2 Dryads. He can't pick a hero, but he could pick like Tree Revenants if he wanted to. He could pick the Kurnoth Greatswords and see if he wants to try and roll a 5-up, I believe. Yeah, so it's interesting. A lot of people bring this with like the new bugs and just try to roll a 5-up at the end of the turn. And just if you return a bug, it's like huge value, right?
No kidding.
And you get to do it every turn. So
yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yep. And then he's got Belthanos, which is going to be giving 3 Sylvaneth units run in charge in the movement phase. He's got Kurnoth Greatswords, which are just a good hammer, good source of crit mortals. Tree Revenants for teleporting around, a branch witch for the 3-up strike first. A Warsong Revenant, which is going to be doing some spell damage. It's got the ward cut, I believe like a 12-inch bubble of -1 to your ward save. Scourge of Garan Drycha, which can be buffing your units as well as she's just a really good hammer. Like 10 attacks, 3s and 2s, crit 2 hits, rend 2, 2 damage, no ward save against her.
Right. So and then she's got the like charge phase shenanigans, which is dope.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And then, interesting thing to note, I'm going to keep repeating this. If you reroll your charge roll, you get -2 D3.
That's crazy.
Like,
that's crazy.
Again, if you pick that, but it happens twice because it specifically says if you reroll, subtract D3. Like if
That's
the modifier from the
crazy.
first bit still applies.
Wow.
So just be careful.
That's so fun.
Then you get your Spirit of Dirthu, which is just a really good hammer. Triads, -1 to hit and wound is really good. Yeah, this is a solid. This is an interesting list. It's got a lot of stuff.
I like it. I like it a
Best
lot.
of luck to you, Kyle.
Best of luck, Kyle. You're in first place for naming.
Yep.
So far. Okay. So far. Boop. Danny Donaher. Woo.
The Dane from Seattle. Okay.
Oops. Ah.
Oh god, it's a long one. Oh god.
Seraphon.
Rob, you want to read this one?
Sure. Whoa. Okay. You heard what Carson said about the perfect length. Okay. So it's a Seraphon list. Ancient One who sits eternal. First of the old ones chosen. You who held back the demon tide when all seemed lost. You whose will shapes the stars themselves. Grant us your terrible blessing. Let your celestial mathematics rain down upon our foes. Let the geomantic web pulse with your undying power. Let those who would unmake the great plan know the wrath of one who cannot die. Though your flesh is dust and your voice is silence, your purpose burns eternal. We are but motes in your grand design, instruments of the old one's vision. Guide our spawning ancient one, direct our purpose. For you are Croak, death's greatest failure, chaos's eternal nightmare, the lizard who broke eternity itself. So speaks the plan.
I think there's a fundamental misunderstanding of what the word name means to a lot of people.
Yeah. It's not a sonnet or a novel or a short story.
What's your name? I am he who has arisen from the mountaintop to dwell beneath the... Yeah, it's just like, oh god.
The sitter on the great toilet of destiny. Like, god dang it. I didn't ask for your life story. I mean, there's a certain, like, a part of me wanted to give it the brand new naming convention, the FU, but a part of me. But there is a certain, like, amount of, what's the word? Like, care put into it. It has a sort of poetic and, you know, it's got a cool vibe. It is too long. We have to deduct points for being that long. Without, like, if this was edited down, I think it would have been better. Like, if it was about, like, half or even 2/3 the side of it, it would have had more impact. But I think, like, you know, like, when, like there's movies out there where, it, like, you know, you'll watch a review on it or you'll even just think it yourself, like I often do. Like, that movie would have been better if it was just a little bit shorter. If they just taken out some of the best bits a little bit more. You know what I mean? With all of that in mind, I actually do think that, like, it showed enough care that I'm, you know, actually, yeah, I'm just going to say my rating is an upper crust, believe it or not. Usually we actually say mid-bin, and I do have to deduct points for usually we say mid-bin for, like, the more what do you call it, lore, you know, themed naming, but they're usually a lot shorter than that. But a lot of care was put into this, and I really like that, and I respect it. So I'm going to come down because of the length to an upper crust.
Moldy bits for me.
Damn it. Yeah. That's fair.
So we'll meet in the middle at a
We'll meet in the middle. That's fair. I really do like the last line, though, for you are Croak, death's greatest failure, chaos's eternal nightmare, the lizard who broke eternity itself. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
the
but
very
just have that.
yeah. Honestly, yeah, that would have been better. Agreed. Yeah. Nerd, says Stark.
Got him. Do you want to read this one out, or do you want me to?
Sure, I can do it actually. So Sunclaw is the step in and do mortal wounds, and then we've got. Have you been reading out battle tactics? Do you go over that? Just briefly,
no,
just name
not
them.
really. Like,
Okay, fair
Master
enough.
Intercept is very aggressive tactics. Yeah.
Fair. You got Lord Croak, of course. He better be in the list after that frickin' sonnet. A unit of reinforced Agrodon Lancers with a Bastiladon, reinforced regular Croxagore, the Sunblood Pack, which does count as a hero, so you can give them incandescent Retrices for the heal and Child of the Stars, so they have a 4-up Ethereal, which is actually kind of a cool little combo, to be honest. And then you've got the Regiment of Renown. So you've got the KO thing, lowest common denominator. Everyone's taking them because they're way too freaking good. Every Order army has one of these things, and it disgusts me personally. I don't know how Carson feels about it, but A-okay.
Great.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's it's not, it's nothing particularly to write home about. Like, it all makes sense. I'm not a huge fan personally of Regiments of Renown in general. Like, some people really like them. But a lot of the people like me that are like more lore ish tend to not go for it quite as much. But yeah, whatever. It's cool.
Yeah, I think it's hard to strike a balance where like you have seemingly there's a Regiment of Renown of the season, essentially. Like, we had Callus and Toll everywhere a little while ago.
That's true. Yeah.
We've got these guys now. Like, it's just a little too much tech, and I anticipate that probably it's going to get hit pretty hard in the upcoming battle scroll. So use it while you can.
Yep. Smoke them while you got them. Cool.
Best of luck to you, Danny.
Best of luck. You unfortunately did not make it into the final cut. And next we have... Thanks to everyone for tuning in and hanging out. We got Stark, so...
He's been talking a big game in the chat.
He has. That's what I was going to say.
He's playing Stormcast, and his list name is Third Time's the Charm.
I think you should go first.
I can explain the context if you want.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's fine.
He's trying to say that he's going to win Pacific Northwest Masters.
Oh, man.
For the third time in a row.
Oh, no.
Which is why I want you to go first.
Oh, no. But Carson, well, I've gone first like every time. Can you please go first? Because know I'm going to struggle with anything self-filating, okay? It's like I'm going to really struggle with that.
I'm going to give it a respectful moldy bits.
Moldy bits?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got to go bottom of the bin. Yeah. Anything like if you guys knew my family, you would know I would struggle very hard. Anything self-congratulatory or whatever, And I don't know Stark well. I know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but anyway, it's just who I am. I've struggled with it. Not 3 in a row. Bottom. Stark says bottom bin, but wait, did you say bottom bin about himself? Damn it. That makes what?
Yeah.
I'll go moldy bits then. I'll go moldy bits. Yeah. Okay. Because now that's not breaking any kind of rule. We have to meet in the middle somewhere because he said it himself. So.
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's fair.
Then the actual list is Sentinels of the Bleak Citadels, which just gives himself a 5-up ward.
Sorry, Leviticus just said sludge. I was like, what the? I don't know what that means. We don't even officially have that, but I think we need to add it to it. It's the sludge. You know what, like your garbage bin rots, there's rust or something there, and there's holes, and then it's just the sludge that leaks out of the bottom of your garbage can. It's underneath your garbage can. That's the sludge. that's right above an FU. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear. What is going on? Someone's trying to break into my Instagram account? I got sent a code by Instagram. What?
Interesting.
Yeah. Hope that's okay. Okay.
So what the list does, it's got Sentinels of the Bleak Citadels, which means everything of the is it Ruination? Is it Extreme? I think it's Extremists or some keyword that Stark will tell you, I'm sure. You get to pick to have a 5-up ward that turn. Then he's got Master of the Paths and Restless Energy, which is the classic, like, I'm going to table you battle tactic combo.
Right.
He's got Scourge of Garan, Eared in the Witness, which can be doing like the Belthamos kickflip. And then he's also got like re-rolling resistance rolls. And then he's got his own prayer, which does... he basically gives someone +1 rend. And then he's got a unit of Aether Wings, presumably just to like be tactic goobers. He's got some Prosecutors, which can be teleporting and doing a 3d6 charge. He's got his Reclusians, which can be accepting... Both the Prosecutors and Reclusians can take the 5-up ward. And he's got a reinforced unit of Paladors with Javelins, which can do the shoot, charge, shoot thing. And then once they're actually in combat, they're kind of mediocre. A Lord Terminals with Quicksilver Draft. So he's going to be probably sitting that in the center of the Reclusians to basically make it so that when you charge them, he can pop his strike first once per game. And then he chain activates with the Reclusians so that he gets to attack with both of them on your turn before you. Storm Coven, which can be giving a fight first. And Vigilers for the +1 to hit in shooting. So a pretty well-rounded list. It's got an interesting mix. Like usually you don't see the Paladors mixed with like Prosecutors and Reclusians. You kind of see them like separated out in some way. But yeah, it's interesting. We'll have to see how he does.
Very good.
Legendary Tenacity as well as when he dies on a 3-up, he doesn't die and comes back with, I think, D3 health or something.
Right.
So yeah.
That's fun. I like that part. I'd say good luck, Stark, but I wouldn't mean it. You don't need it. Right?
Yeah.
But best of luck, seriously. Matt Chaba. I think I'm mispronouncing that, but on the regular. Poor Matt.
All right. Matt is playing Skaven.
Oh. And
his name is the Terrifying Trio featuring Warpseer Fester, Glowball, Vermin Itch, Gracier Johnny Tinkerhands, Bell Tugger, and Warbringer Ralphie Bad Touched One Claw.
I don't know. There's something about Matt seems to just get me. So, it's got like like one of those like 1940s, like poster for like a local club. Yeah, feel to it.
Wrapped in St. Rumperfrabble is the Invincible Coxwag Sonderblug and Happerfruppenshire. You're like, okay, cool.
Oh man, it's really good. I think it's at least a 401 for me. Yeah.
I think you like it more than I do, but I will give it an upper bid.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I don't think it's as good as Kyle's.
What was Kyle's again? You're barking up the wrong. Just kidding, Robin Carson. I mean, he did reference us.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you want a brief explanation of an acorn? In a nutshell, it's an oak tree. Oh, man. And then we've got the Terrifying Trio featuring Warpseer, Fester, Glowball, Vermin Itch, Gracier, Johnny, Tinkerhands, Bell Tugger. I know the Bell Tugger thing, though, like alone is worth so much money to me. And Warbringer, Ralphie, Bad Touch, One Claw. I mean, for me, I like this more. You're going to argue for the other one, but we have the chat to settle things.
Yeah, so we can at least keep both of these.
We'll keep both of them for sure. And then it's Envoys of the Deep Gnaw. And we've got... Wait, Envoys of the Deep Gnaw. Is that not the triple redeploy? For 1 CP? I think so, but it looks weird to me. Or is not? Damn it. My cord is... Which one is it?
While a friendly Skaven Demon unit is in combat range with the non-hero Skaven Infantry unit, the Skaven Demon has a 5-up ward. Pass off, basically.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, so he's just saying, like, the Warbringer, the Warpseer,
It's a 4-up ward, though, not a 5-up ward, right?
It's a 4-up, but it's a pass-off.
Yes, for sure. For sure. I thought you said a 5-up just now, because they always have a 5-up, so it wouldn't really mean much. Yeah. The Gathering of the Clans was the one I was thinking of, but I was just like, Envoys of the Deep. Anyway, Restless Energy, Wrathful Cycles, Scourge of Gyran, Screaming Bell, which is in every list, obviously, because it's awesome. Pit Tinkerer is the one where he can make the Doom Flares. What does it do again? Like, you never see it. I think it's... Oh, man, I don't remember, to be honest. But, yeah, it interacts with them. Oh, is it +1 to the charge? I can't remember. I can look it up in a second, but...
You can re-roll the random characteristic for the
Oh, that's fun. That's actually super cool. I like that a lot. And then you got the Warp Seer, who's interacting with, with your Skaven... what's it called? The movement ability in the enemy hero phase. I don't know. I'm not coming up with the name of it. Clan Rats, more Doom Flares.
3 claw ahead.
3 claw steps. Thank you. God, that was so annoying. And then Hell Pit Abomination, which you're seeing a lot of because they're 200 points. You can totally just take one, and even if it just dies, it doesn't matter. Verminlord Warbringer, which is just like a super hitty thing, and then the Foul Hide's going to be healing it. And then another unit of Clan Rats and another unit of just single Doom Flares. This is a freaking cool little list, and it's not something I've ever seen before. Like I've obviously seen different parts of this, but you don't see a lot of Warp Seers right now, and you don't see a lot of Warbringers either. This list is cool as shit. I love it. Let's go, Matt. I hope you win over all of my friends, because this is so cool. Screw them. And best of luck in the tournament. Okay. Who we got next? Spin that wheel. Sludge tier works for you. You're a good guy, Stark. Matt Sleeman.
The other brother. He's playing Nurgle.
From a Nurgle mother. Yep.
And his list name is Nuggles Highland Goat.
What the hell? I don't get it, but I still somehow love it.
I don't know.
Wait, is Nuggles a misspelling of Nurgle's Highland Goat? Or
maybe, and it might be Goat as in greatest of all time. This might be a recycle bin.
Ooh.
Because if it's a Highlander, one of the things in the pack is that if you have a Highlander list, the person who does the best with a Highlander list gets a sword. So...
Like an actual sword?
Yeah, there's a sword for the Highlander.
Wow. It's not the sword from Highlander, I assume.
I presume not, but perhaps.
I mean, yeah, if you're ever going to go to a tournament, go to a Richmond Reroll sponsored tournament, because they tend to have great prize support.
Yeah. I think this is the one that Jeremy Cooper has been... He's got.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So he's going to have to drive across the border with a sword, which will be fun. But just out his window, like...
just beheading people.
Yeah. You have any alcohol with you today, sir?
Yeah. It's a movie prop, so it didn't hurt at all, but,
She is dead.
She is still dead. Okay.
I'm actually going to say recycle bin, because I think that that's fair. Is Nurgle Highlander greatest of all time.
Right.
But, yeah. So he is playing the Plague Cyst, which I believe is the one where you can kind of do the uppy-downy in the deployment phase. And then fun fact, that does apply to the Demon Prince because it flies. So he's got the regiment around God's Mark Ascendant, who has got wings, which means he can fly and he moves 2 inches faster. Corpulent Avalanche, which basically when he charges, he rolls a number of dice equal to his move characteristic, which will be 10. And on 3-ups, it's that many mortal wounds. So it's a pretty potent mortal wound bomb. Like on average, you're getting like 6 or 7 mortal wounds when he charges, which is really good. He's got Rustfang, which I believe is -1 to save for an enemy hero for the rest of the battle that he's in combat with. Then he's got Rodigus, which is going to be having his big aura of -1 to save. The Rotmire Creed, which can apply disease and shooting. a harbinger of decay, which is a priest and also gets some access to his benedictions of sickness, which is a really good prayer lord, which can be like shutting off like weapon abilities essentially. And then just itself, it's got like an once per game OC debuff and -1 to run and charge when he like actually tolls the bell kind of thing. He's got Pusquill Blight Lords, which can also be doing uppy downy, and then he's also got a Lord of Blights to hang out with the Putrid Blight Kings. And then Orgoth's Demon Spew, which I believe is the shooty one. I always mix them up. Orgoth's and yeah.
Me too. I mean, Demon
is
Spew.
Mortals on Death?
What's that?
I said it is Plague Sys the Mortals on Death? Oh my gosh, it is. Oops.
What?
Affliction Sisters uppy downy. You're right. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yep. So completely ignore everything I just said, except the stuff that was correct. So
okay.
Thank you.
Good.
I will let you make
Nice
your
and
own
clear.
revisions. Yeah. But yeah, it's an interesting list. It's got a lot of the tech that we've been seeing for Nurgle lately, and
right.
Yeah. Best of luck to you, Matt.
Very best of luck. And then we've got Ludivicus says, Rob must have had a rough day not remembering his Skaven rules. Are we sure that's actually Rob? Jury's still out. Yeah. Jeremy Lemoy.
Famous for having incredible list names.
I know, right?
He's playing Cities of Sigmar.
City shooting grind. Like, this is actually in the recycling bin, which is kind of an upgrade for him, to be honest.
Yeah. But he is playing cities. He's got veteran cannoneers, which allows him to pick 3 cannons. Basically, he's got 3 cannons that'll be re-rolling a hit, wound, or random damage characteristic in his shooting phase. He's got Attuned Wrathful, which is kind of interesting. He's playing very defensive tactics. He's got the Fusel Major on Ogre Warhulk, which will be giving +1 to hit to other stuff. So he'll be +1 to hit with all of his great cannons, presumably. It's also got the Brazier, which can be recurring models from those Free Guild Command Corps. An Alchemite Warforger, which can be handing out a +1 to save to a human unit. Free Guild Marshal on Griffin, which has the Cosmopolitan Leader. He can give fight first to something that charged. So that's the combo that he has with the Scourge of Garan Free Guild Cavaliers there, because they have the whole thing where on a 4-up, if you charge them, they count as having charged, and then you can give them strike first. So you can kind of count as having struck first against them, kind of thing. Or sorry, they can't in your turn against you. Then he has the Cosmo Leader to hand out a +1 to wound, which is really good. And then he's got the not Scourge of Garan Pontifex Sinestra, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, his list name is accurately describing what this list wants to do. It is shooting and it is grinding. Like, it's good at both.
It's probably, I mean, I guess it has to be recycle bin like this, but this probably is still didn't understand the assignment. So
yeah, I think so.
Nice. Right on. Well,
yeah.
Best of luck, Jeremy.
Good luck, Jeremy.
And then we've got Will Reeves. Yeah. Woo. Hellsmiths of Hashut. Awesome. Interesting. So the list name is Scarbrand and his angry little redcaps. And then the date. Let's see here. I mean, obviously it has Scarbrand in it. Regiment of Renown. Also very popular, actually. That's probably the second most popular Regiment of Renown after the KO one. And also
Scarbrand?
Yeah, isn't it? Like, it seems like I keep seeing it, but I guess not. Maybe I'm wrong.
Carlson Toll is still pretty popular, and then the
No, I know, but in you can't use Callus and Toll in Chaos, right?
Yeah. what's it called? The God's Mark Ascended is pretty
Okay,
popular
that's
too,
still popular.
especially in Nurgle.
Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe it just shows the kinds of friends I have. There are a lot more Timmies in my friend group who want to take Scarbrand and just kick some ass. Yeah. I guess about the nickname, I guess it's kind of, I think it's mid-bin for me. It's hard to...
I think mid-bin's right.
Yeah. I think of red cap as red cap mushrooms, but that's like a Gloomspite Gets kind of reference.
Right.
So it's possible I don't fully understand it, but yeah.
Yep. We can read out all of the rules for all of these things.
Right.
But we're probably going to butcher this list just because, like, neither of us are super familiar.
No, yeah, you were learning about the rules for the first time when you were playing against them in the battle report. Actually, like, that's probably the best way to learn,
play against them.
Yeah.
Oh, by seeing that battle report.
Or watching the battle report, etc. But yeah, we don't really know enough about this, and we don't. Yeah.
Yeah. He does have forbidden power. He's playing Wrathful Master, so he's got like one defensive and then one offensive tactic, sort of.
That's fine.
He's got a couple screens of Hobgrot Vandals, which are like blocks of 10 for 70 points. He has an Death Shrieker, Rocket Battery, and the Tormentor Bombard. So one of them is going to be splashing mortal wounds, and one of them is going to be splashing no commands, assuming he has demonic power points on them. He has a whole bunch of those Flame Hurlers, which are actually, it's just like a massive amount of like Ren 2 or 3 attacks, I think, at range. Some Spears, which are just like solid 3-up save, I believe anti-charge screen-ish things, but they're just kind of like an anvil-ish. And yeah. And then he's obviously got Scarbrand for Punchy Punch.
Nice. Yeah. Latificus says, wild build, no Uruk and Flamers instead of Blunderers. Very unique. That's cool. It's good to know. Latificus knows his Chaos Dwarves. He likes them and plays them, so he's much more up on the meta. Yeah. Very cool. Good luck to Will.
Yep. Best of luck.
And then, what's this? Okay. We have Joseph Tsai.
Slaves to fartness.
That's what I heard too.
His list name is Back to Unga Bunga.
Love it.
Simple, sweet.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
It's fun.
Yeah. Agreed.
He's playing God's Wrath Warband, which is the pooping on objectives and hurting you where it poops. Then he's got Forbidden Power for a teleport and other tech and stuff like that. Chaos Lord on Demonic Mount with Favor to the Pantheon, which... God damn it. Oh, what does that do again?
I don't know.
Favorite of the Pantheon. This unit is picked as the target of Eye of God's ability. It gains 3 Dark Apotheosis points. Okay, so it just starts with 3. Chaos Knights reinforced with the Dread Banner, so it's just a big block of knights walking around that doesn't allow commands when it gets into combat with something. A block of 20 warriors. A Mind Stealer's Phalanx, which is going to be having a 6-inch... it's either like against your control score, or maybe it's just a 4-up, but it's a strike last tech. Then he's got some Varangard. Chaos Sorcerer Lord to be handing out a 5-up ward to a Warriors of Chaos unit on a 3-up. And then Head of the Unworthy, which I believe means if that Chaos Lord on Demonic Mount dies, which he will probably just like suicide it in, the Chaos Lord instantly gets 8 Dark Apotheosis points and can become a Demon Prince. So what I imagine is probably going to happen is that he just runs up with the Demonic Mount, charges in a bunch of stuff. If it happens to die, he gets a sorcerer. What's it called? A Demon Prince in return.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
It's not a particularly complicated list, but it does hit hard and it is tanky. So, yeah, it's pretty solid. Because what is that? That's like 40 wounds of warriors, 40 wounds of knights, 30 wounds of Varangard.
Right.
So
yeah,
it's over 100 wounds on a 3-up, and all of it hits really hard.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to figure out. I'm getting it. Oh, I didn't request a code. awesome. I think someone's trying to break into my Instagram.
Yay.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it. Best of luck to Joseph.
Best of luck indeed.
And then we've got Matthias.
It's actually pronounced Matthias. I don't know if you knew that.
According to some people.
Me.
That's true. Yeah.
So his list name is me. Boy, I hope I don't run into any ogres today. The fiendish Carson Whitlock. What is that? Oh my god. Okay, it's ASCII art of some kind.
What? It's like a
I can't
portrait,
tell what that
right?
is. I know it is a portrait. I'm just trying to tell what it is.
Oh, is it? I'm wondering if it's not lining up.
Maybe? Is it Millhouse? What is that? Alex, do you know what it is? Are you listening?
Yeah, yeah. Someone tell us.
He mentioned it in the chat or something.
It's ASCII Carson. Oh my god, it's Carson. It's emoji art of your face, Carson. How does one tell that? Like,
I feel like I need to stand like far away from my computer screen to.
yeah, or like let your eyes unfocus and then focus or whatever, like you do for those pixel art things.
If you like
It
control
looks like he has
zoom in and
hair.
out.
Oh, okay.
Is it my face? It is on desktop view.
Yeah.
If you control zoom out, like it becomes more recognizable as something.
Does it?
It's when I was doing the pose of my head tilted. It's the emoji of your face. What?
Is it though?
I don't
I'm
recognize this as human.
I'm starting. I'm starting to see it. If you zoom out far enough, it does get better.
It does, but I just don't. Dale is pinged me in the Discord. Yeah, I know. I can see the same thing. I'm just like this feels like a colorblind test. Like
Yeah, it does.
I can't see. Oh, weird.
What?
I think it is jumbled up.
Okay,
Okay.
I was gonna say because it looks like you have hair. Like at the very least, it looks like you have like a lot of hair.
I'm gonna send it to you because Alex sent me what it looks like to him.
Oh, okay, perfect. You're sending it over Dixord?
Yes, I'll send it over Discord. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. That looks surprisingly good. Okay, one second. There we go.
Oh, then the original image is this. Oh, no, that's the same image I just sent you. One sec. Sorry. This is the source image.
The source image you sent to me as well?
Yep.
You know what, though? Okay. This is fantastic, first of all, right? I want to say this is fantastic, first of all. But if you just cut out the background image here, if he cut you out, it'd be so much more recognizable.
I think it's just a problem with it was just jumbled up in the wrong order.
Yeah.
On
Well,
desktop.
because like the sides weren't in line, you know. This is fantastic, though. Even as
This is good.
This is fantastic. I mean, it's got to be in the top 3, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
4-0-1.
Yeah, I think this is. I think I got to think on it to whether I think this is the best out of any of them. Like it's definitely in the top 3. So 4-0-1 for sure. Yeah. This is fantastic. 5-0 from Ladivicus. Bravo, Matthias. Well done. Yeah. Now back to the Garbly image, so we can look at the list. Hedonites of Slanesh, Carson. Got any words of wisdom?
I do. So I think I played almost this exact list.
Okay.
When we did our like little practice weekend thing.
Okay.
He's playing Invaders, which anytime a Cyberite unit is, since I tried cutting out the background, it was way worse. Oh, interesting. Yeah, anytime a Cyberite keyword unit is outside of friendly territory, it has +1 rend. So on any of those like neutral deployment maps, and then obviously if he gets into your territory on like those half deployment maps, he'll be at +1 rend with pretty much his entire army. He's got Sigvald, which he has a 4-up ward, 3-up save, I think 7 wounds, and then when he charges, he gets a number of attacks equal to the charge. I don't know why I have hiccups now all of a sudden. He has Blissbarb archers, which are just like a really solid shooting threat. They can be given crit 2 hits with the euphoric killers rule by giving you temptation dice. He's got the Scourge of Garanus, Langor, Fiend Bloods. And the key thing here is that they can pop up. So they deep strike, right?
Yep.
And they can pop up in your turn, in your opponent's turn. So like
that's always really powerful.
It is, and especially a unit that like, let's say your opponent's taking like turn 2 or something like that, and they're threatening a double.
Right.
I guess that's maybe not a great idea. But if they're threatening a double and you have like a reroll or something like that, it's pretty solid. And he's 4 drops, which means he probably is going to have the reroll against you.
Right.
So he can be dropping down those dudes and then just like sprinting them at you afterwards. So it's a really good way to kind of like blow a hole in your screen or in your like defensive strategy. So you have to be careful about that. Then he's just got Hellstriders, which are like a really cheap cavalry unit. When they charge, they've got like charge +1 damage, and I think they also get the rend on top from the what's it called, the sub-faction. He's got a Lord of Pain with a Threat Any Voice box, which I believe is a once per game -1 to your attack when you're in combat with him. And then the Simbaresh Twin Souls, when you're in combat with them, you also are -1 attack, so you can be up to -2 attack. So this is really good like anti-melee skew. And then the Twin Souls are just really good value, like 120 points for 10 wounds on a 4-up, -1 attack, 5-up ward. Like, good God, they're 4 attacks each, rend 2. Like, it's a crazy amount of stuff. And then he's got 2 Bladebringer Herald on Exalted Chariots that just have like a crap load of attacks. They're wizards for some reason. They're ridiculously fast. Like, they're real good. And yeah, we've seen some people like spam them, for instance. But yeah, this is an interesting list. It'll be one to look out for sure. I think it's going to catch a lot of people. Yeah. Best of luck to you, Matthias.
Mr. Boadini says, this list is why I was painting Slanesh. Quite a compliment.
Yeah, it's good.
Awesome. Okay, well, this is definitely in the top 3. I'm gonna put like the proper view one over there, and close this one down.
Cool.
Okay. Oops. Oh, dang it! I didn't remove his name. Oh well. James Terwilliger?
James Terwilliger. He's playing Soul Black Gravelords, and his list name is Highlander, the Hungering. If I were to take your blood right now, I would receive all of your knowledge and strength. That is the Hungering.
What a zany list name. I love it. Oh, man. Damn it. If I were to take your blood right now, it's in quotation marks, too. I would receive all of your knowledge and strength. That is the Hungering. Is this supposed to be funny? Because it is to me.
I think it's just a quote from Highlander, which...
Oh.
Isn't it? Is it not?
I don't think so. There can be only one.
If I were to take...
your head right now? Oh, maybe. That is the quickening. Because it's the quickening that they're talking about, right? If it is... Oh, I bet you're right. It's so zany.
Yeah, the quickening. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, Dale, it's the twin souls that have it, and then I believe the Threnody voice box can hand out a -1 as well.
Change the quickening quote. I see. Thanks. I haven't seen those movies or the show in a long time, but I used to be a big fan. I met the guy who plays Mythos in a video store in Vancouver.
Cool.
And his son. I actually met him twice.
I went to a Greek restaurant called Mythos this past weekend.
Was it good?
It was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you think it was based off of the oldest known immortal in the Highlander TV show from the late 80s, early 90s? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Filmed a lot of the time in Gastown, by the way. And the opening sequence is shot at Science World. Yeah.
Neat. I actually didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was like a joint project between Canada and France. And so they would film like half of it here and half of it in France. Yeah, I liked it at the time. Obviously, it's quite dated now, but yeah. Anyway, because this isn't quite as zany and goofy by intention as I originally hoped, I'm gonna say, but it's still a Highlander reference, and a Highlander reference is worth more than your average references. So I'm gonna say Upper Crust.
I agree with Upper Crust.
Yeah. If it was like this goofy thing that they made up called the Hungering, and it was just this silly thing, I was going to be like, man, I got to decide between this and the other lists. Like, it's on now. Okay. Anyway, we don't have to do that, though. Bacchanal of Blood, +1 to cast if you're not in combat, +1 to wound if you charged for a vampire unit, of course. And then you've got Neferata doing Neferata things. What are the Askurgan... By the way... Askurgan sounds like the Kurgan from the Highlander movie, which is the original bad guy from Highlander 1.
True Blades, they're just like a solid vampire unit. And then there's one model in their unit where if you're in combat with him, in the combat phase on a 4-up, you strike last. So it's just like really good value attacks. Vordry can be giving them +1 damage. You know, they've got crit 2 hits. They've got the fight last tech. You know, they'd be +1 to wound on the charge. Like they're just really solid for 130 points.
Nice.
Yep.
I like it. And then there's Blood Knights Reinforced, just solid, 3-up save, good damage, etc. Vengorian Lord, Shart of Night, and the Immortal Ego.
One of those, I believe, is the reroll hit, wound, and or save. I can't remember if it's and or.
Oh, right.
And then one of them is
once per whatever, like phase.
I think.
Yeah.
And then the other one I think is the 4-up ethereal against shooting.
Oh shoot! Interesting. That is, And then Death Rattle Skeletons and Vargeist. Vargeist do count as a vampire unit. And then you got Prince Vordry, who can be buffing up the Blood Knights.
Any vampire.
Well, is it any? So that would work on the Vargeist too. Interesting. I never thought about that.
And the True Blades. So you turn a 130 point unit into like
a
hammer.
Right. Like an actual scary hammer. That's true. Yeah, I mean, like I think you're gonna probably be looking to do it on the the Blood Knights first, just because you're getting more value out of something already good. And then you got Kritza, who can just like turn off artifacts if you're lucky, and then still run away. For 70 points, he's just a fun little unit. I mean, he's increasing your drops by 1, but I still think it's pretty dope. I mean, and like the other thing is too, is I think you can I think that he is like, you can make him like a sub commander too. So I don't think you necessarily need to make him an extra regiment. It's possible he's doing it to get the reroll on a, what do you call it? On a priority roll. But
yeah, that's true.
Drops. Nice.
And it is a Highlander list.
Nice. Very good. I like it. Respect. But not ultimately going to win the $17 million trophy. Maybe one day. Yep. Oh, thanks, Devin. We've got Matthew. Can Geyser. I don't know.
Hangy.
Good old Kangi.
Yep.
Oops.
Ooh, didn't understand the assignment.
Oh, shit.
It's just masters.
Oof.
He is playing Sylvaneth, Wargrove of the Burgeoning, so the same thing that I was saying before, where you basically get recursion or healing for non-hero units. He's got Intercept, Recover, and Restless, so pretty aggressive. There's a lot of aggressive tactics at this one. I think there's a standard like tactic combo of like Master Restless for a lot of lists.
Right.
Which there's a pretty good amount of counterplay into. Then Scourge of Garan, Drycha, same thing. Really good hammer, good buff piece, good debuff piece, just all around great. Reinforced great swords, just like Kyle had. Copycat, how dare you? Then he's got the Scourge of Garan Revenant Seekers, which I believe can be handing out a 5-up ward, and they're also just super fast, pretty punchy, pretty good. Belthanos for the run and charge, Branch Witch for the 3-up strike first, and then a Spirit of Durthu with the same Glamour Weave and Spellsinger. So rerolling a hit wound or save, and then it counts as a wizard as well. So yeah, pretty solid list.
Nice.
Best of luck to you, Mr. Kangi.
Very best of
luck.
luck.
Play the game next time.
Yeah.
Or else.
I mean, good luck in the tournament coming up. Are we going to be able to get through all these lists?
Maybe. How many do you have left, do you think?
18, 16. Once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no. 14, I think.
Yes, we're almost halfway.
Michael Hammond. Come on down.
Ham.
Blades of Corn.
Ooh, he's playing Core Chosen.
Ooh. Nerf me harder, Daddy.
Nice.
Oh man. That.
Yeah, I gotta respect it.
I gotta respect it. He did
when they were broken, and then he keeps playing them when they're not.
Yeah. So he has a soul. It's just depends on what time of day it is. I like that list name a lot. I'm gonna go.
It's good.
I'm gonna go upper bin. Like I don't think it's quite in contention for list of the.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's one of the better ones, but it's not the best.
I think it's the best one that's not in the final 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's see. Let's do a quick count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Deathbringers,
and
which have the command shut off thing.
5 Skull Grinders.
Yep. A Bloodsecrator for popping a +1 attack.
Yep.
Board wide. A Mighty Lord of Khorne who has both of the special thingies. So one of them, one of them is like he inflicts or allocates now.
Yeah, you only get one artifact and one heroic trait. So
yeah.
So
he allocates damage to himself, or D3 damage to himself, and then buffs the whole army of that many attacks.
Yeah.
The whole army, I believe, is a 6-up ward. Did they move it to 6-up or 5-up?
6-up. Yeah, remember we were saying it should be 5-up, and then they went one beyond that.
Yeah, exactly. And then whenever you kill something, it basically has a chance to 5-up not die.
Right.
And just be revived on 1 wound instead.
And that's once per turn now?
I don't know that it's once per turn.
Or it's once per game per hero? Is that the deal?
It's definitely that now.
Right.
Yes. Or chosen. Everyone has crit mortals. Everyone has a 6-up ward. Yeah, so once per game per hero on a 5-up, it doesn't die and it's healed with 1. So, yeah. And then the Skull Grinder has some fight last tech. The Mighty Lord of Khorne, I believe, has a +1 to wound tech. So, yeah, it's still very slappy. Just as slappy as it was. Much less tanky, but still pretty tanky. So, nice. Yeah. Best of luck to you, Michael.
Excellent. Michael Sleeman says, this is my actual list name, by the way. And then a little thing that points up. But
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway. Cool. Very best of luck, Michael. Love the name. Do. I'm loving it. We got Charles Van Ness.
More slaves to darkness.
More.
And his list name is I paid approximately $450 USD to renew my car registration so I could cross the border to play War Dolls. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like it. I'm gonna go. Yep.
Is this like an enhanced license thing he needed to cross the border, or did he
I think
reinsure his car?
I think basically he reinsured his car.
Could he not have just carpooled with someone? I think it's
we don't question
an enhanced license thing.
Oh, maybe, but we don't question
passport, I think,
you know what I mean? Like we don't. That's not neither here nor there, Carson. That's what I'm trying to say.
Interesting.
He said basically, I'm spending $450 to come play with you idiots. So I think he's threatening us with a good score for the list name.
Okay.
And we, for one, at Saga of Dice, do capitulate to terrorism. So.
Oh yeah.
So
100%.
Yeah. With that in mind, it's in USD. So yeah, I'm just going to go with upper bin.
Yeah. I agree with upper bin.
Yeah.
Kenrick also says, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Charles is a great dude and a fun man to play Warhammer with. And then Michael says, Defo love me some CVN, which is funny that he has an acronym for himself. It's the CVN. CVN gang gay.
He's the Charles Van Network. Yeah.
Yep. I just think of Greta Van Fleet.
I can see that.
Charles Van Ness. So he's running God's Wrath Warband. I almost said Warbland, which would be accurate too. Where he poops on objectives at the end of his turn, and then you take damage for being poopy. And then he has the classic. So it's 2 drops. He has Scarbrand, which is kind of fun.
Yep.
He's got Bellacore,
which is also fun.
Also fun. An unreinforced Chaos Knights with the Dread Banner, so no commands there. Chaos Lord and Demonic Mount with Radiance of Dark Glory, which is the big bubble of healing. And then the Conqueror's Crown, which I believe is the OC debuff in combat, and then a reinforced unit of Vanguard. So a pretty low surface area list. So this is very much so, and it's kill tactics. So this is very much so a here for a good time, not a long time list. 100%.
Right.
So he might bowl you over, but if he doesn't,
my God,
it's over quick.
Right. Yeah. It's cool. It's a back friendly list. I dig it.
Best of luck, Charles.
Best of luck. And then we've got Dale Johnson. No relation. Daughters.
Email him. He's cosplaying as a doctor.
Yep. That's true.
Daughters of Cain. And the list name is Bloody Mary and Her 11 Dwarfs, A Journey into Capitalism.
Because he's got a lot of avatars of Cain.
Yeah. And the capitalism is from the Skyport Profiteers Regiment Renown.
Oh, I see. I was going to say, because I thought it was referencing how all the avatars he bought, but I was like, he 3D printed all of them. As far as I know, they're all 3D printed. And then Regiment around Skyport Profiteers.
Michael Slemon says, what's the opposite of a Highlander list?
Yeah. There could be only one unit type.
It's not high land, it's low and moist.
Oh man. Okay, there is a thing at the bottom too, by the way. 13 avatars, low. There do I see my father. Low, there do I see my mother.
My sisters and my brothers, low. There do I see the line of my people back to the beginning, low. They do call to me. They bid me take my place among them in the halls of Valhalla where the brave may live forever.
Okay. Let's see.
Devin, he doesn't have to go to the States. PNW Masters is in Vancouver this year.
A.
Gotcha. Okay, list name rating.
Right.
I think this is an upper crust.
I think you're right. Yep.
Okay. It's fun.
Right. It is fun.
But it's not my favorite.
I like it.
Okay. He's playing Daughter's Gain Cauldron Guard, which applies to literally almost nothing, I think, in this list. He's got the Bloodrack Shrine, which has the Zealous Order for extra rally dice.
Sorry. Just to make something clear. I think this, no one said it in the chat, but I think it's the Eaters of the Dead quote. Is that what it is at the bottom?
He said it's a 13th Warrior quote.
Oh, okay. That's the movie based off of the book,
Gotcha.
which is actually a journal of someone from Baghdad, like who went up and met like a bunch of Vikings. And I think it was Michael Crichton actually took that journal and kind of made it into a book, like / novel, and it's really good. And then the movie is based off of that book, and so the book is called Eaters of the Dead, and etc. The movie is called The 13th Warrior. But
13 Avatars of Cain, 13 Warriors. There you go.
Nicely done. I like it.
Yeah,
that's sick. I'm going to make it an upper bin actually with that quote personally. Yeah.
Okay.
With that context,
I
love
break
that
the
book.
rules and
I love that.
And agree with you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. Devin also corrected me. So basically, Cauldron Guard is that he gets to pick, I think, up to 3. Yeah, up to 3 Daughters of Cain infantry or war machine models, which Avatars of Cain are, and do like pile in mortals at the end of the turn, just like any like the Sunblood faction, for instance.
Right.
Then he is 11 drops. Yeah.
Say it again.
Yep. 11 drops. He's got the Scourge of Grand, Bloodrack Shrine with Zealous Order for more rally dice, 7-fold Shadow, which I believe is the teleport, 13 Avatars of Cain.
Right.
And then he's got Skyport Profiteers, which is going to be doing stuff like shutting off your ward and setting your OC to 1. And it just gives you a little bit of shooting. The Avatars of Cain do actually have shooting. It's not like amazing, but when you have 13 of them, it's a lot of shots. So
that's true.
And I believe they're shooting combat. Oh, wait. Nope, Devin was wrong. He's tricked me. They are monsters.
Aha.
They don't get it. How dare you?
Okay.
You're a jerk. Okay. So yeah, this is just going to be a big list of like, what do you prioritize target wise? You know, every single Avatar of Cain is going to be 5 attacks at 3 damage each, and they're also 7 wounds on a 3-up. I think 3-up, 6-up.
Damn.
So it's like a weird amount of like. Okay, I think I'm allocating the right amount here, but if you're just below the mark on all of them, they don't bracket. So
and
you
do
get
they have
nothing.
a 6-up?
A 6-up ward.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Whew.
So
yeah, like damage allocation becomes a real problem. I think this is a great list.
Yeah, it's real solid.
Yeah, right on. Everything in the army shoots. I'm curious, Dale, why you didn't choose to make the avatars in like a separate section to make them like separate drops, because at that point, like I felt like it'd be easier. You give away even less. You know what I mean? Like I guess if you know where the other Avatars of Cain are going anyway, you might be able to like not have. Like if you go up against another army that has, you said this is 11 drops. Like, so if you go up against an army that has 12 or 13 drops, in the unlikely scenario that happens, then you're getting an extra CP versus like maybe having that much more ability to not give away information and still like make it your drops very easy to do. Does that make sense? Like, cause if you make the general, I'm getting into the weeds a little bit here. This is just a curiosity to me. Like Dale's a great player. He's one of the best Daughters of Cain players. So like, I something I'm just not understanding probably, but like, I was thinking like, if you make the general her own drop, right? You can put her down, and then you can put the avatars of Cain down, and it becomes very easy to like not give out a lot of information, or vice versa. Because anyway, did that make sense?
Isn't there a?
Oh, that's true. You can split anyway. Yeah. Oh, I'm totally dumb. Yeah, you're right. That ended up being a really stupid thing. Yeah.
Also, each auxiliary is a drop. Like.
No, I know. I understand that. I don't think I was explaining it well, but
okay, gotcha.
What he just said just completely overrides what I was asking. So yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Question asked, question answered. Best of luck, Dale. Roll in the wheel. Dale's just out here maximizing for the 10 drop meta. Reroll is based off of regiments, not drops. No, I know that. That wasn't anyway. Yeah, that's true. That wasn't what I was asking. But did we do Michael Sleeman?
No, we did Matt Sleeman.
Oh, okay.
Brothers, they're
both
coming.
Miguel Sleeman, Skaven.
That's right.
Yeah, baby.
Michael Sleeman is.
This is great. I'm here to
Skaven.
Yep, I'm here to roll. Oh, damn it!
Sorry. Go ahead.
It's the delay. I'm here to roll dice and lose fast. Love it. That's sick.
Nice.
And the list. Okay. Or I guess I don't know. For me, I like this. I like it a lot. It's self-deprecating. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Flesh Build Menagerie. I mean, everyone knows what this does at this point. You can basically maybe get, a ward, maybe get some damage on you, or maybe get some extra attacks on your up to 3 Molder units in the hero phase. Blah, 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 blah. Intercept and Recover, Restless Energy, Screaming Bell on Scourge of Gyran, Screaming Bell, Warpstone Charm for the -1 to the save, and then Flesh Melter puts additional pip of Ren, so you can really I love this. I've rocking this combo since it came out with Scourge of Gyran. The Flesh Melter, anyway, really cool. So you could theoretically be at plus an additional 2 pips of Rend depending on the situation. So that's pretty cool. Clan Rats, Plague Monks, Retogers, Reinforced, Master Molder rather, another unit of Reinforced Rogers, Scourge of Gyran, Brood Terror, always a good time, and Reinforced Storm Fiends, which are making kind of a comeback, which I find very interesting, with the Grinder Fist, which means they can pop out in the enemy movement phase. And that's a whole lot of Molder and a whole lot of awesome. I don't know. It might not lose that fast. The only downside, of course, is if you do the nice thing and the downside is that if you bring up the Storm Fiends on your turn, then they're not going to be able to get the Molder ability in your hero phase, obviously, because it's preceding it. If you do it in the enemy movement phase, then you know what I mean? You'll be able to get it in your hero phase that precedes that, but then it's also you can't necessarily do something with them in the enemy turn and be as safe. But they're also Storm Fiends, which means they have 6 wounds on a 4-up, which is pretty solid anyway. And they have shooting, in the Warpfire projectors. So you could do something there. And it's coming down at the end of their movement phase. So it's not like they can redeploy away from it either, right? So you could pop down and throw up a little bit of warp fire, possibly nuking something, or making trouble on an objective. Anyway, I love this list. I think it's really cool.
Best luck to you, Mr. Michael.
I have Mr. Boadini. So here's the thing about me and Skaven stuff, right? If it's something well done, I will. It's one of those things where it kind of will go one way or the other. Picture yourself squeezing a tube of toothpaste, right? It's got a hole on the bottom, right? And so depending on how good it is, depends on where you squeeze the toothpaste, right? You know what I'm saying? If it's good, it'll be enhanced by being Skaven. But if it's bad, I'll be extra hard on it. And this has actually happened in the past. So, yeah. But The Skaven people just tend to be awesome in general, so they're just going to be more likely to get, a good score. Yeah. By the way, didn't you give this list name first? I think you said the list name first.
I did.
You did. Okay. So I was just agreeing with him for the record.
Exactly.
Best of luck, Michael. Okay. We've got 24 minutes left and we have 9 lists. Oh, we
34, right?
34. I'm sorry. Yeah. Like Ludivika said, it has actually been a long day. Bryce Coppin, feel your dice.
That's right.
Sylvaneth.
His list name is Nerthu's Massive Log.
God dang it. Oh, to be honest, I was kind of hoping there wasn't going to be something that I thought was going to be another contender, but because it just makes it easier. This is amazing, though. God dang it. This reminds me of an old Star Trek joke. What did Captain Picard leave in the toilet? Number 2.
The captain's log.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or the captain's log. Yeah. There's like a cascading thing of jokes that you can get out of that. Anyway, I like this a lot. I don't know. It might be my favorite because it's got this. It's simple and it's short.
Okay.
It's also stupid and also lowest common denominator.
So we have like 3 contenders right now.
We've got
right?
4, including this one.
Okay. What's your actual vote on it?
Like, which one's my favorite?
No. I mean, like, what's your rating on this one?
Oh, it's in the rating. It's in the running for me to be the list of the night.
Okay. So 4-0-1 probably.
Yeah, 4-0-1.
Okay.
It might be 5-0 in my heart. Like this might be my favorite. I'm not sure.
Well, let's simmer on it a bit. We'll leave it in the running.
Okay, I like it. Let me know in the chat too, okay?
Yeah. And then this list has a lot of the same stuff that we've seen before. So it's got the war song for the war song ward cut, as well as a little bit of damage and spells. Also the burgeoning, just for some recursion. Also Revenant Seekers, just fast, handing out a 5-up ward. He's got Spite Rider Lancers, which are also what's it called? A fast hammer, essentially.
Yep.
So he's really leaning into the bugs. He's got Belthanos for the run and charge, Branch Witch, 3-up strike first. Drycha, Durthu, same thing we've been seeing, so we don't have to go into a whole bunch of details on this list. We can just kind of move on to the next one. But best of luck to you, Bryce.
And Michael Sleeman, who submitted a list name, by the way, says goated, to be honest. Short and sweet. Like, that's kind of what I'm thinking. And Kenrick says, well played, Bryce. Well played. Poopcast forever. Yeah, this is real good. This is real good. Okay. Best of luck. You might win a $17 million trophy, spared no expense. Yep. Truth is, like I ordered it, and we keep it at Carson's place because we feel like it's more secure, being like, you know what I mean, like where he lives. Yeah, more people around. Yeah, Adam P.
Adam PP.
WNP. Seraphon. Speaking of spared no expense, what do you call a pack of packs? A super pack. Also this bullshit. Oh God. Man, this is unhinged. I like it though. I'm gonna go upper crust.
I agree with upper crust.
Okay.
I like it.
Seraphon, Sunclaw, Starhost, same thing as before. It piles in, it does mortals on occasion when it wants to. Sunblood Pact for keeping those pesky wounds off from the pesky enemies. Skink Starseer, which is, able to remove wards, give out wards. It has Child of the Stars, which I don't remember. I'm sorry. Another Sunblood pack. So it's able to buff other Sunblood packs. And then another Sunblood pack. Crocscore reinforced. And guess what? Another Sunblood pack. Then you've got a Bastiladon with an Arc of Sotek. And then 4 more Sunblood packs. My God.
My God.
This is a wild thing.
You
By the
you could
way,
chip damage this list? You were wrong.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, whenever this list becomes like unfeasible, which I do think will happen, let me know. I want to paint a Sunblood pack. So, yeah, let me know. Yeah. Realms Shaper Engine. By the way, did we ever find out what Child of the Stars is? I don't remember. Ethereal.
Michael says, yeah, ethereal. Yeah.
Oh, what? Is that the... Huh. I think you're right.
Yeah.
That's
People
the one
put it on the Carnosaur
always...
a bunch
Yeah, I
of
always put it on the Carnosaur. Like, I do that myself, and I don't know why. I thought it was like Children of the Stars or something like a little different. So, anyway, I'm tired. Let's move on. Best of luck, Adam. Yeah.
Best of luck.
I don't know why I didn't remember that. It's very disappointing. Not as disappointing as when I didn't remember the Skaven thing. Chris Lemoy, definitely going to have the list name of the night.
Yep.
Ever been
definitely understood the assignment there.
Yep. Absolutely. It is a Soulblight list, and it's Soulblight, no monsters. Yep. Definitely understood that. Death Stench Drove. I don't remember that one either.
This is either the +1 run with a charge, or it's the pile-in sub-faction at the end, and I feel like it's
pile-in. I think it's pile-in, because the one that is I think it has a different name.
Yeah, it's the pile-in at the end.
Right.
And then he's got... Or sorry, you want to continue reading, or do you want me to?
Sure. I mean, I don't remember what the Scourge of Gairan
Sekar?
Fang of Nulamia.
Yeah, Sekar basically like has a 5-up command deny bubble, essentially, like once per turn.
Right.
And then she's also got a thing where she can make you re-roll one of the dice on a 2d6 something. So it could be a cast or a charge roll.
Damn.
So it's like really good anti-charge tech. So it's
That's
really
cool.
good at kind of shutting down like a spell that you don't want to see happen, or a charge that you don't want to happen, or that kind of thing.
What's the range on that ability?
18-inch range.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good.
Yep. And then it's attuned and wrathful. 2 units of reinforced Baronites, which are just going to be sitting there and grinding it out. And
so good.
Just recurring constantly.
They're so good.
40... Is it 40? Yeah, 40 Deadwalker zombies.
And 20 dire wolves with 2 wounds each.
Yep. So just lots of wounds here. And then a Necromancer for giving up the fight twice, an Amulet of Graves for popping down another grave site.
Right.
Scourge of Gairan Corpse Cart for
because
doing
of the zombies.
Yeah, exactly. End of turn move thing.
Indeed.
And then a White Lord on Skeletal Steed, which is going to be giving and receiving a 5-up ward when he's near the Baronites.
So he's probably going to have like the Baronites on either side of the one Lord. Like usually you'll see 2 Lords in there, but I think this is like a good economic way of, hopefully they can't pick off your Lord. They've got nothing to do that. But like even if they do, that you're still rocking a 5-up ward, so you're probably fine.
Yep.
Yeah. It's really cool.
This is it's a very like grindy list that also has the opportunity to just table you if you let it. Like if you have both Baronite units just charge in, he's going to be fighting twice with one of them with a Necromancer. So it's like 3 activations of 10 Baronites on the charge, crit mortal. Like it adds up. It does. It can be quite a bit.
Quick. Yeah, I really found the Baronites hard to deal with unless you have like a really strong hammer and roll pretty good.
And a ward cut probably.
Ward cut doesn't hurt for sure. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, I didn't have that either. Nice. Best of luck to Chris. Very strong player. Both brothers are. We've got Curtis. Seraphon again. Again.
Curtis, tie my shoes, please.
Meh.
That's his last name,
2000 right? Yep, that's definitely it. The list name is Meh, which is also coincidentally the score we're going to give it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Perfect.
Actually, I'm not sure if this is like a thing or not. Like, I think it's got to go in the recycle bin.
We'll give it a recycle bin.
Yeah.
Why not?
Shadow Strike Star Host is the one where you get to move in the shooting phase for up to 3 skink units. You got Scouting Force, Restless Energy. A regular Star Priest is the general with a Coatl Familiar for 20 points, which is going to give you once per game plus D6 to your thing, to your roll, which is interesting. It's going on a Star Priest because it only gets one cast, right?
Yeah.
So that's interesting. And then you got the Raptidon Chargers, which are reinforced for nice mobile, cavalry unit. 3 packs of skinks for some, movement shenanigans, and also, just great screens, cheap. Source Old Blood on foot, which you do not see very often. I don't remember the last time I saw that, but he does have a pack of reinforced warriors nearby, so that might make it like an interesting kind of, tech piece and whatnot. And then a Stegodon Chief with Ancient Defender is, one second. The Ancient Defender is the plus. Oh, I thought it was the +1 to hit.
I thought that was the move one. Defender.
Are you talking about the Beast?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it does add 1 to hit rolls for companion attacks.
And then with the Sky Streak Bow, which is kind of interesting. So then theoretically, that'll work on because that's a companion weapon too, right? So that's kind of a cool little fun thing to do. And then Hundreds of Huanchi with the bolas, so you can drop down and minus 1d6 from the charge. And then the Spawn of Chotek 2, which I believe is a skink keyworded unit, so you should be able to do the Shadow Strike shenanigans on that too. And then you've got another skink Star Priest with Chosen of Quetzal, the Pretzel. That one I don't remember. And then more Chargers and more Chargers. I feel like it would have been good to actually have one unit of the shooty Raptidons in there, because they can really buff the Chargers. But other than that, I think this is really cool. Maybe you couldn't fit it too. Carson's cameras doing wonders as usual.
Chosen of Quetzal is the picket-friendly, visible-friendly, non-monster skink unit that is in combat and wholly within 12. Roll the dice, and a 3-up target can move up to 8 inches. It can move through enemy combat ranges of enemy units, but it cannot in that move in combat.
That's fun. And is it once per game?
Nope. Any combat
cool.
phase.
Wow, that's really cool. That's actually a fun little tech. I like that a lot. Yeah. Make Lemoy's list names name again. Yeah. I mean, he's never named before, has he? To my knowledge. Dear God, Soulblight sounds scary these days. It seems like it. Like I think their statistics might be a little bit misleading. I think like some people are doing really well with them, and other people are not doing much. But maybe I'm wrong.
It's a techie army. Like it can be hard to play.
So. Right. Yeah, that's fair. Best of luck in the tournament. I'm already rolling for the next one. Matthias, we've already done because I clicked the wrong button. And so we got 4 left. We should be able to get through all of them, I feel like. Alex Butler. Alex. Ooh, Iron Jaws.
I'll do this one.
Oh, God. Thank you. Actually, Alex said earlier, like, if that's the perfect listen length, then like, I'm not. Okay.
So he's playing Iron Jaws, and there are big pigs.
Good.
Right? Yes. And his list name is Oh Bacon, crisp and smoky treat, the finest sound when pans all meet. A morning siren calling out, dispelling every single doubt, from humble strips of marbled hue to golden brown and cooked right through. The sizzling song upon the heat, a savory promise, oh so sweet. The aroma drifts, a meaty cloud. I make some of those sometimes, a meaty cloud. Anyway, that makes the appetite speak loud. It cures the gloom and rights the wrong. The breakfast bell's most favored song. It graces eggs and tops a bun. Its versatility is second to none. In salads, wraps, or just alone, a crunchy texture we have known. So here's to you, delightful fare, with streaks of fat and flavor rare. You make the mundane taste like bliss, the perfect salty porcine kiss. Porkin?
Porcine. I don't know how to pronounce that. It means,
I know what it means.
yeah.
Just it's one of those. It's like you said earlier. He says, "Read it all, you cowards." I just did. So okay, what? So that we get to the other four list names.
Alex, are you still here?
That's Mr. Bodini. That's Alex.
Oh, is that Alex? Okay.
Yeah. You
be honest.
Everyone's names.
Be honest. Did you make this using AI of any kind, or is this like something porcine? That's what I would have guessed, but I wasn't willing. I was being a coward. Or did you like get this from anywhere? Like, I need to know that.
While you get back to us on that, I will go over the list.
Yes.
It's Brute Fist, which I believe is the two. Mighty Destroyers.
Two Mighty Destroyers if you have a Mega Boss on foot, and then it's a 3-up if you don't.
Yeah, and he doesn't, so it's a 3-up.
Right.
So he's got Kragnos, the 3d6 charge. He's got some Gougers. He says, yes, it's pure AI. I would never spell flavor without the
That's what I thought. That was like literally what because he put, anyway. He spelled it without the U. So, but I wasn't sure if, anyway. Okay.
Do we do AI demerits?
I mean, I think you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, the sheer amount of effort it would take to write that out, like, actually write that out. But plus points for being honest. Like, I actually really appreciate that because...
Let's settle for a mid-bin. How about that?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Mid-bin for the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then even if it was like, to be honest, even if it wasn't quite so like rhyming and amazing, I would definitely would have given it a higher score, even just for writing it out and like putting in the effort. So yeah. Because I have written like something like this about Skaven in the past that I actually wrote out. This is way before like AI was really a thing. And so anyway, I could see it being a thing because it's Ironjaw. Anyways, sorry. Please continue.
Okay. He's just Monster Mash. Like he's got 2 units of Gougers. He's got Kragnos. He's got Tusk Boss. He's got Mega Boss on Maw Crusher with the all the stuff to make it like more rend, and just like
do more mortals when he and it also like he on a when he gets an 8-up on the charge, which is very easy with Kragnos. Then he's doing D6 mortals. It becomes a D6 on a 2-up instead of a D3. So that's pretty cool. And then
Alex says I did it because Sam told me off for my original list name. I've seen you say that like 4 times in a bunch of different chats. Just tell us the original list name at this point. Like we know you really want to.
He said it actually in the Discord before.
Okay. Rob is why the gene pool needs a lifeguard.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, best of luck.
Yeah.
Next person.
Boop. Okay, Michael Tunes. Or Tunes. I'm sorry.
I asked him.
Oh, did you?
And he did that thing where like when someone has a last name that's like it is Tunes, like it's Brazilian.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But he's like it's Tunes, depending. You can just say Tunes, and I kind of hate it when someone does that. It's like no, I want to say it like how it's supposed to be pronounced.
Like, I think for them though, they're growing up with like this name where everyone's like, what is it? And then they're just like they're just like I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. Just call me whatever you want. But I know what you mean because like we are trying to make an effort. And so then you genuinely want to know, and they're kind of going like, it's fine, don't worry about it. And no, I totally get both sides of that.
Tunes, gosh dang it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best to remember.
Abnett.
Dan Abnett. Yeah. My wife has like one of the hardest names. I've never encountered anyone pronounce it correctly that wasn't from Korea. Like,
I was about to try, but I don't want to dox your wife. So
I mean, she doesn't care. Like, her name it's spelled Jung.
it's like Junga, right?
Yeah, that's pretty close. You know, like that's as close as it gets, and then -a. So
Gotcha.
It's but yeah, she usually gets like Jung or Young, and I'm like, does she look Swedish to you?
Yeah.
Anyway,
don't worry. There can only be one Catacross.
Yeah, I like it.
And I assume it's a Highlander list.
It bloody better be with that name. Yeah.
Upper crust? Mid-band? Hovering around
That's
those.
Pretty okay. Yeah.
What also just being cognizant of time.
Yeah, mid-bin.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to figure it out.
He's Tithe Guards, which I believe gives him a whole bunch of recursion for his Mortec Guard, assuming he has that. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I think I am completely wrong on that. We'll check that later. But he has Catacross. He's got some Immortus Guard, which can be giving a better ward. He's got some Archive, which are just like super tanky and anti-spell stuff. Necro Stalkers. He's got some, he does have the Mortec Guard. Okay. And then he's got a Scourge of Garan Mortis and Bone Shaper, which has the Helm of Tyranny and Diversionary Tactics. I think Diversionary Tactics is the charge bubble, like -2 to charge within 12 of it, I think. Or it's the -1 to wound and shooting. I can never remember which one is which. And then he's got Arc in the Black, which has a huge bubble of a spell ignore, as well as he is a triple caster. And then he's got a good spell of his own.
And is he +1 or +2 to cast?
I believe he's +1.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much that. He's got a good access to like ward cut. He's just got a lot of stuff in this list. I feel like he made some concessions to make it a Highlander list, but
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's interesting.
Nice.
Best of luck to you, Mr. Tunez.
Very best of luck.
I think we have 2 left, right?
3. Oh no, 2. I hadn't actually removed it. Yeah. The blue and red flashing like that was disturbing. John Zoshak.
John Zoshak. He's playing Iron Jaws, and his list name is Mask for Mask, DL Send Pigs.
I like that. I really like that. And it's short and sweet. Oh, man. Can you go first this time? I'm actually really struggling.
I like it. I think this is an upper bin. Actually, wait. It's tough because he's been like iterating on his list name. Or maybe he just sent this to me in a DM.
I don't remember this.
Okay, never mind this.
Yeah.
I'll say an upper bin.
Yeah, upper bin, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, it's this close to being in the contender of the night for me. Yeah. That's really good. That's really funny. Yeah. Iron Jaws, Big Snickas, I think is the +1 to wound. If you have less wound characteristic than what you're going into.
Yep.
Zoggy, obviously doing Zoggy things. The Gruntatongs are making the roll to give out mortal wounds +1, basically. So it's a 3-up instead of a 4-up. Ardboys reinforced. Brutes reinforced. Maw Grunta Gougers with Fasten, which is kind of a fun tech piece there. You can maybe scoot them up the board, especially with Mighty Destroyers. And then we've got a War Chanter with an Eye for Defight. Is that the redeploy 4 automatically?
Yeah, minimum 4 redeploy, yeah.
And then Trophy Skulls, that's the OC.
+10 OC.
Yeah. And then Gore Gruntas, and then Scourge of Gairan, Weird Brute Rekkas for the +1 to hit ×2, and a Shaman, all for the low price of 1990 points. I think it's a great list. It looks like a fun list too, and it looks killy.
Yeah.
So like, which is
it's got a lot of staying power with the 20 blocks of Ard Boys.
right.
It's got obviously killing power. It's got a lot of
Yep.
tech. The strike last with the Gouger, and then it can be going super fast. And then
and you
it has
don't
a
need to be burning the +1 to hit with the Rekkas, which is very important.
Yeah. And I like that the Gore Grunt is just kind of like just hidden in there.
Yeah.
When that can like completely ruin someone's day. He just like sprints them up at you and just like Mighty Destroyers tags you in your turn and just ruins your turn.
Right. Yeah. That's a good point. That's a great idea. I haven't thought about that before, to be honest, but that's really sick. Cool. I like it. Okay. Best of luck, John. And then we've just got...
You can spin the wheel just for posterity.
Yay! And I feel sick.
Yeah.
Matthew Beasley.
Yeah. He's playing Soulblight Gravelords.
He is.
And his list name is I Hate Rolling Dice and I Do Not Want You to Have Fun.
That's sweet. That's a great name. You hate rolling dice, yet you brought a 40 pack of zombies, reinforced dire wolves.
We finally caught him.
Last of all, gotta catch them all. For the list name, I think it's an upper bin.
I was actually going to say 4-0-1. I really like this one.
Me
but
too.
I'll go down to upper bin.
Once again.
If you... Okay.
No, I didn't realize it was that close.
I don't think it's in contention to win. But
that's kind of why I put it there. So I'll go to a 4-0-1 because I like this a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
With the caveat that it's not in the top 3, probably.
Probably. Let's go over the list real quick. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, the list is almost exactly...
It's very similar.
Actually, I think it's exactly what Crystal Moy is running, just like shifted around.
Yeah, because...
So...
I don't remember the Necromancer in there.
Yeah, that was there.
Oh, was it?
The double fight that I was talking about.
I don't think the White Lord had Immortal Ego, did it?
I think it did.
Oh, man. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Great minds think alike. All that jazz. Why don't we just leave it here? Because we're just deciding between...
Yeah, we'll decide between... We'll pick a top 3, basically.
Right.
Okay, so the ones that we have... So we'll have Matt Beasley with I Hate Rolling Dice and I Do Not Want You to Have Fun. We have Kyle LaRue, which was the first entry, which was You're Barking Up the Wrong... Just kidding, Robin Carson. I wouldn't put you through something so cringe. Anyway, do you want a brief explanation of an acorn? In a nutshell, it's an oak tree. And then we have Matt Chaba with The Terrifying Trio, featuring Warpseer, Fester, Glowball, Vermin Itch, Grayseer, Johnny Tinkerhands, Bell Tugger, and Warpbringer, Ralphie, Bad Touched One Claw.
That one's really cute.
And then we've got Matthias with Boy, I sure hope I don't run into any ogres today. The fiendish Carson Whitlock, and then a giant emoji picture of me, smiling fiendishly. And then we have Bryce Coppin with Durthu's Massive Log.
I think for me, wait, we're trying to pick a top 3?
Yeah, so we should probably eliminate some.
Right.
And I have a proposition.
Okay.
Which is that because we can't agree on which of the 2 are better for
It's funny.
Matt,
I was going to say the same thing.
We'd probably just take those out.
Yeah. Because
so we'll take out Matt Chaba and Kyle LaRue.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Then we have to decide an order of the 3 for Bryce, Matthias, and Matt.
Okay. I think for me, sorry, I'm clicking everyone through it. I think for me, number 3 is Matt Beasley. I hate rolling dice and I do not want you to have fun.
Okay.
And or do you want to say your number 3 or should we?
I have my 3 locked. I'm curious what your 3 are.
Okay. So my number 3 is Matt. My number... this is where I struggle. One second. It's number 2. I think number 2 for me is Matthias's hilarious picture. And then number 1 is... Yeah, it's got to be this. Durthu's Massive Log. It works on so many levels. It's lowest common denominator. It's dumb. It's short. It's the perfect list name. Yeah, this is what I think it is.
Okay. So you said number 1, Bryce, number 2, Matthias, number 3, Matt?
Yeah.
Okay. My number 1.
Yeah.
Or sorry, my number 3.
Yeah.
Is Matthias.
Matthias. Your number 3 is Matthias. Okay.
My number 2 is Matt.
Okay.
And my number 1 is Bryce. So we agree on who the winner is.
That's all that's really important. Yeah. Man.
And then we'll say that the chat can decide between Matthias and Matt for second and third place.
Yeah. Could you guys vote, or do you want to make a poll real quick?
We'll make a poll.
Down? Sure. We'll make a poll, and then that way people don't have to, type stuff if they don't want to. They can just click. And yeah, congratulations to Bryce. Has Bryce won a $17 million trophy before? I don't think he's won a trophy.
I don't think so.
But he might have won like a name thing, right? Spared no expense. The no dice is the zombie pile-in. Oh, gotcha.
Congratulations, Bryce. I will personally kiss this trophy.
Yep.
And I'll make sure to fill out the very expensive engraving process.
Yep.
With your name on it.
He will do that.
And hand it to you this weekend.
And normally I would say that if you try and sell one of our trophies, like, I will hunt you down and murder you, like the hobo that Carson and I killed in my back alley and rolled down the street to my house.
How about that? We talked about that last week.
Yeah, I know, but it was a good time.
It's so long ago.
I like being nostalgic. So normally I would say that. But if you're going to spend the money that you make off of the trophy in Richmond Reroll, I'll let it go this time. Yeah. Yeah.
You could probably just buy Richmond Reroll.
Probably.
With the money you get from that trophy.
$17 million?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd take that deal.
I would probably take that deal too. Yeah. Just retire.
Yeah.
6 votes. It's not showing on my thing. Funny enough, who's winning?
It's a dead tie.
Oh, is it?
6 votes so far.
Someone help us out. That's how close they are. Like, the thing about Matthias's too, though, is that idea can almost never be used again. Like, it can be, but the impact will not be the same. So, yeah.
We just need one more vote. Why don't we say the next vote will be the one that...
sure. Yeah.
That
as soon as someone votes, Carson can...
Yeah, and if no one votes, we'll just keep the stream going.
Yep, forever.
Forever.
And you're all required to watch.
Yep. Good night, Matt. Actually, you're not allowed to leave, Matt.
You're not allowed to Matt. You're not allowed to Matt.
Oh, it's Matthias.
Okay. Thank you. Everyone's like, the stream going on forever instantly votes.
Yeah. Like, oh, God. Yeah.
That sounds horrifying, with emphasis on the horror. Thank you to everyone for watching. That was super fun. Please go out and support Richmond Reroll. I think I remember, like, I hope I didn't dream this or something like that, but didn't Magic Stronghold also get hit?
Yes.
Yeah. So
yeah, there's some, I don't know if it's the same people.
It's gotta be, right? Like a week ago or something like that is what I heard. So, like,
yeah,
go please support these stores, Magic Stronghold, Richmond Reroll. They're both, like, part of the lifeblood of the Vancouver community, and they've both supported the stream in different ways. We love them both. Great stores. Thanks to everyone for hanging out, and we'll see you guys next week. Probably, almost certainly. We usually stream every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you to everyone for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.